In taking a look at this coordinate geometry proof, again, many of the proofs will state that the use of the accompanying grid is optional, so you don't necessarily have to graph it. But just to quickly discuss how I did it, I knew where E was right there at the origin. Its coordinates were 0, 0. I knew that L had to be on the x-axis because Y was 0. And then I just placed point F up here so I could appropriately draw the triangles. Part A asked you to find midpoints A and B. So if you look right here, the midpoint of EF, which was A, was 2B, 2C. And then B, the midpoint of LF, was 2A plus 2B, 2C. Again, since the points were given to us as algebraic expressions, the answers are going to be expressions as well. Moving down to the slope, again, notice each time I'm writing the formulas. In the coordinate geometry proof, that is your first step. And then the slope of AB, 2C minus 2C over the expression 2A plus 2B minus 2B. And then the slope of EL, which was 0 minus 0 over 4A minus 0. You can come out to see that both of the slopes are 0 divided by an expression, which is 0. So therefore, the line segments AB and EL are parallel. We may need to look at again on how we phrase our since then statements. And then lastly, in part C, it asks you to show, using coordinate geometry, that AB was equal to half of the length of EL. So again, the distance formula is stated. And then AB, again, all of the work done algebraically. When I do x2 minus x1, the two b's cancel. Plus the difference of 2c minus 2c, it's going to be 0 squared. So right here, this is pretty tricky. You have to square 2a, so you get 4a squared, and then the square root of 4a squared is 2a. And then the length of EL, again, the difference of 4a and 0, and then 0 and 0. So again, you have to square the 4a to get 16a squared, and then the square root of 16a squared is 4a. So since 2a is half of 4a, then I know that the length of AB is half of the length of EL. On the back side, just to give you the answers, the first answer to question number 2, first question on the back, P is equal to 20. Scrolling down, correct answer to number 3 was choice 3, 32. And then lastly, number 4, the correct answer was answer choice D, which was x equivalent to 8.